Hey guys, welcome back to it. It's your boy Kanjo Manglaba here at the Gunner's View. You know what to do if you're new to the channel. Please make sure that you smash the like and the subscribe button so that the algorithm can be on your side so that you don't miss out on content every time we drop. I'm not going to be too long-winded. I'm just going to go straight into it and speak about the game at the weekend, the colossal game at the weekend. It's probably the best football I've seen in a while. And that's just me being honest right now. And I just feel like we could go over a few things. It was really a game of two halves. First off, you could say that when you look at the result from the first half and you could say that you lost points, you'd be frustrated as an Arsenal fan to have gone on and gotten a point. Second off, as an Arsenal fan, you could say that you're glad that you survived and you would take a point any day of the week, any month, any year. You would have taken that point because it really was a game of two halves, a spectacular display of football, I must say. Congratulations, obviously, to Liverpool for keeping their record as well at Anfield, man. It's such an amazing, immaculate place to go to. It's just one of those places that anything can happen when you're on that pitch. Anything can happen when you're specifically at that stadium. The crowd, the energy, they're able to lift their players up. I want to speak about the two goal scorers who I did call in my last video. If you check me out, I did call that Gabriel Jesus would score. I did call that Gabriel Martinelli would also be involved and that he would score as well. Unfortunately, we didn't get the third goal, and I will speak about that in a little bit. But for now, I just want to speak about the management of the game. Because for me, the first 30 minutes was just all awesome. We dominated that game. We could have gone on actually to score 3, maybe even 4 goals if we wanted to. I really feel like we got a bit too complacent and we allowed, for some reason, Liverpool to get back into it. With that being said, though, I gotta give kudos to Liverpool, to their support, to the people that knew throughout the whole game that something was going to change, something magical was going to happen, something special was going to happen, because it's Anfield. Liverpool versus Arsenal, always at Anfield, something special always happens. And I could say the same thing about the reverse fixture when they came to the Emirates as well. But what a game of football. Congratulations again, to Liverpool. I must congratulate them. It's unfortunate. They had everything given to them. They had a penalty given to them, which I don't think was a penalty, but I guess, Holdinho with his defending. For me, I don't feel like that's a penalty. That's very soft. When you look at it, you can see there was no other way for him to move out of the way, trying to carry on playing. But the referee did what all these Premier League referees are doing. The horrendous officiating for me just continues. The inconsistencies, they continue. But I'm not here to complain about that. I'm just here to speak about so many things that happened. Okay, first things first, lovely first goal from Arsenal. Yes, it was a soft goal, but it just went to show, it epitomizes the kind of fluid play that we have as Arsenal, epitomizes how well Arsenal can play together, like the connection between the players, the fluidity of it. And I feel like that first 30 minutes, Liverpool had no answer to it. They just couldn't handle it. They just couldn't get the ball back. They just couldn't pin those spaces. They couldn't close down. Virgil van Dijk, for some people, felt like he was in another planet. He didn't even know what was going on. And I loved it. When I watched it, I was like, this is the Arsenal that I know. When we got that first goal, it was almost inevitable. The second goal was amazing. Lovely, lovely dribbling from Gabriel Martinelli, causing troubles there on the left and finding Gabriel Jesus. And when it rains, it really does pour. That's 3 goals in 2 games for Gabriel Jesus, and he's back. And this is the form in which we want him in. We want him scoring goals. We want him contributing. Other than his off-the-ball play, we want him doing exactly that, scoring. He is the number 9 after all, and that's all we expect from him. So I'm very proud of that. At the back, I must say that we did miss William Saliba's sort of calmness at the back under pressure. We really missed that. Zinchenko played very well, and I know a lot of people will speak about, the second goal, that he is solely responsible for that, but not the way that I see it. I think for the most part, I would have to say that the back did very well for me. Gabriel Mangala is exceptional for me, one of the best at the back. White as well. White was playing very well there. I feel like he really kept up with the likes of Mo Salah and the likes of all those guys there. Cody Gakpo couldn't even get a foot in. He couldn't even really get a strike off. So I'm really proud of the guys at the back. It is Anfield. Something was bound to happen. I want to keep on reiterating this point. It's Anfield. Something is definitely going to happen. But I must say, I do fault also Mikel Arteta in terms of his substitution. I feel like he waited a bit too late to bring in a couple of players. I think in a game like that, you needed Zinchenko out a bit sooner and Kieran Tierney to come in, because Kieran Tierney was definitely going to make sure that he definitely commands the left back. He was going to command it because he's a traditional defender. That's what he was going to do. And with the pace that he has, and he showed that within a few seconds of coming in, he had a strike at goal. And if that ball had swerved into the left, that would have been something else that we're speaking about today. So congratulations to Kieran Tierney as well. Mikel Arteta, I feel there was a bit of a panic from him bringing in Jakob Kiwior in that kind of situation at Anfield and getting rid of Martin Odegaard. I feel like it really diminished our attacking options. I feel he was just trying to solidify, trying to walk away with the 3 points and keeping it at 2-1, which was a mistake on my. Yes, we can also speak about, you know, the chance that Gabriel Martinelli had. Just if he pinged that ball a bit softer towards Saka, or for some people say he could have given it to Trossard, and Trossard, it would have been a much easier. It would have been a much easier goal for him to pass it to Trossard to Saka. We could have been speaking about something else as well. But we can make the ifs and the buts and the whats as much as we want. At the end of the day, the points were shared, and it's a massive thing for us to go to Anfield after 11 years, if I'm correct. After 11 years of losing, and we go there and we get a point. That's a massive thing to do. The title is still within our grasp. Don't buy into the narrative that we fumbled, that there's something going on, that's something wrong. It is not. It is a point. We are still 6 points ahead. We look ahead now. That's all we got to do. We look towards West Ham. We look towards the rest of the games that we have. And it's intriguing because when you look at Arsenal and then you look at Man City, we've got difficult games coming up. We've got Newcastle, we've got Chelsea, we've got all these other games that are coming up, and those are quite difficult. But we don't have any Champions League, any FA Cups, any other fixtures that we have to worry about. Games are coming in thick and fast. And on the other hand, Man City have those games coming in. They've got the UEFA League, they've got the FA Cup, they've got games that are going to be in there, and you're hoping that City might drop points. But the way they're playing right now, you don't see them dropping into those points. That is a formidable team. And what I think we need to do as Arsenal is focus on our game. And I think surely if we focus on our game, this league title can be ours. I'm very proud of the guys. Aaron Ramsdale is my man of the match. If we win this league, I feel like he has to receive something. I think he has to get his flowers immediately. If you look at his story, it's almost similar to the story of Granit Xhaka, only that where he comes from and where he is right now is exceptional. So Aaron Ramsdale is definitely my man of the match. I want to congratulate Gabby Jesus for scoring again. I'm so glad, man. You can see the confidence is oozing through him. Mikel Arteta, the only thing I have to say is that his game management has to get better. Substitutions were supposed to come in earlier than they did. And I think those are some of the things that cost us. But congratulations, it was a lovely game. So let's see what we can get done at West Ham coming up, man. I'm looking forward to that match. And I'll be here as normal, as usual, to give it to you guys, man. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought. Who was your man of the match? How do you feel about the game? I'm sure you've spoken about it to your friends, to your family, to your colleagues. But you know what? I'm very happy about the result. I would have been happy, obviously, to walk away 3 points, but looking at what had happened in the second half, I am glad that we are still in it, man. This was Kanju Bangaba, and this was the Gunner's View, man. Hit me up in the comments, let me know what you think. Remember to follow and subscribe. Almost at 50 subscribers. Please share the content. Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend.